Good morning dear students, welcome back to Science Online class. I hope you all are absolutely fine. So dear students, in last class we have completed the concept of pH scale. We have discussed their application of pH scale. So dear students, we are going to discuss in today's class about the salts. Okay, so let's discuss the salts concept, and till now just try to analyze whether the salts are present in our day to day life, whether you can find these salts onto your table. Let's discuss. Okay. So dear students, in your home, maybe it is your home or my home, whether we are finding these salts, yeah, that is salt is nothing but the NaCl, which the salts we are using in our home. It is also called as a table salt, or you can say as a chemical salt. Okay, so when we are discussing these names in a chemical or chemistry, then we have a particular name in the form of their ions. Okay, so that's why this table salt is nothing but the NaCl. Okay, which we are using in our cooking. So let's discuss what do you mean by salts here. Salts are the ionic compound. Dear students, when we are discussing about the bridge course portion, there only we have discussed about the ionic compound and ionic bond also, covalent compound and the covalent bond also. So what do you mean by ionic compounds? Those compounds which can be obtained by the combination of two ions. What are those two ions? That is the cation or anion. So what is the main thing there? That is the transfer of electron from positive to negative. Is it? So this is nothing but the which compound? It is a ionic compound. So salts, which type compound it is? It is the ionic compounds which are produced after the neutralization reaction. Dear students, what do you mean by neutralization reaction? Where the acid and base substance react with each other to form a salt. It is called as the neutralization reaction. So what is the product you are going to form there? That is the salts. So here salt having the family, like you have a family, I have a family. So in this way salts also having a family. We have categorized in the various part. So salts having the common acidic or basic radicals are said to be belongings to the same family. Let us discuss those example one by one. So here we have an example with the sodium chloride and the calcium chloride. Okay, so when we are talking about this family, it is which belongs to this family. This is the chloride family, because here you can observe here the anion, that is a Cl. Okay, in the NaCl, calcium chloride, both are the Cl anions. Which type of anions it is? It is a negative. Okay, anions is nothing but the negative ions and cation is nothing but the positive ions. So which family it is? They are belongings to the chloride family. Okay, so Cl is nothing but the chlorine family, or you can say chloride family. Next is the sodium sulfate. What is the formula of sodium sulfate? Na2SO4. Potassium sulfate is a K2SO4. Aluminium sulfate is a Al2SO4 thrice. So here you can observe here SO4, SO4, SO4. In these three salts, these are the common things, that anions are common thing in three of these salts. Okay, so which family they belong? They belong to the sulfate family. In similar way, so many examples are there for the categories of the family of salt. Okay dear students, now let's going to the next step. So here how the cation have family, in similar way anion also have their family. Okay, so in the calcium chloride and the calcium sulfate. Okay, so in both the salts, which is the main common thing about the cation, that is the CaCa. Which family they belong? They belong into the calcium family. Which family they belong? Calcium family. So another example we have, that is the zinc chloride and the zinc sulfate. Okay, so in both the salts, what is the common thing? That is the ZnZn. Okay, so Zn is nothing but the which family? It is the cation and zinc family. Which family they are? They have belongings to the zinc family. So let us discuss some pH value of acidic, basic and the neutral salt. So first we are going to discuss here about the acidic salt, basic salt and the neutral salt. How the salts are there? So where the acidic nature is more, that is called as a acidic salt. Where the basic nature is more in the salt is called as a basic salt. Where both are equal, means acid or base both are equal formation, then it is called as a neutral salt. Okay, so salt produced because of reaction between strong acid and strong base are neutral in nature. Okay, so where you can get this neutral salt? Where you can get this? When the reaction is going on between the strong acid and strong base, both the things should be strong acid and strong base. So which type of nature they have? They have neutral in nature. So the pH of value of such salt is equal to the 7. Okay, so how you can get this neutral salt? With the combination of strong acid and strong base. So what are the examples of such type of salts? Like a sodium chloride, sodium sulfate and potassium chloride. So dear students, sometimes this question can be asked in a word formation or sometimes it can be asked in the formula. So such type of formula you have to be know. So what is the formula of sodium chloride? That is the NaCl. Sodium sulfate, it is a Na2SO4. And potassium chloride is a KCl. Okay, so these are some example of neutral salt. Now let's talk about the sodium chloride itself first. So how you can get this sodium chloride? After the reaction between the hydrochloric acid and the sodium hydroxide, NaOH, HCl, this is the strong acid, NaOH, it is a strong base. With the combination of both the things, you will get as a sodium chloride. Okay, so what is the sodium chloride? It is nothing but the NaCl with the formation of water, that is the H2O. Already we have discussed this. Na will going to be make a bond formation, you can say as a ionic bond with the Cl, and OH and H, they will going to form another bond. So you will get here NaCl and a H2O. Next is the sodium sulfate. What is the sodium sulfate? It formed by the reaction between, dear students, when we are getting the sulfate family, so in this situation which acid we have used? We have been used about the sulfuric acid itself, because sulfuric acid is containing the sulfate family. So dear students, sodium sulfate is formed after the reaction between the sodium hydroxide and the H2SO4. Then which substance you are going to get here? That is the sodium sulfate. Okay, so how the reaction is takes place? When the Na will make the bond formation with the SO4 and OH, okay, OH will going to be make here H2O. So this is our answer, that is Na2SO4 you will get as a sodium sulfate when the reaction is going on between the sodium hydroxide and the sulfuric acid. Okay, so when you will get the potassium chloride, that is the KCl. So dear students, we have taken which substance? It is a Cl. So dear students, if the Cl is obtained, which acid we have used? We have used a HCl. Okay, so potassium chloride as a KOH, that is the potassium hydroxide. When the potassium hydroxide is react with the hydrochloric acid, it will going to form a potassium chloride. Same thing, K is reacting with the Cl and OH and H will get a high water molecule. So these are some examples of neutral salt. Now let's talk about the basic salt. So dear students, when we are talking about the basic salt, when you will get the basic salt? Where we have taken the strong base, then only it is possible to get a basic salt. So salts which are formed after the reaction between the weak acid and a strong base. So dear students, if the base is strong, then only it is a possible to get a basic salt, otherwise you will get normal solution, or you can say as a weak base itself. So when you will get a basic salt, so base should be strong, strong base should be there, then only you will get a basic salt. So the pH value of acidic salt is a greater than 7. Okay, so the pH value of acidic salt, sorry, it is a basic salt should be there, so it should be greater than the basic salt. It is a basic salt, it is greater than the 7, then it is called as a basic salt. So what are the example of such salt? That is the sodium carbonate and the sodium acetate. What are the example? That is the sodium carbonate and sodium acetate. So these are the example. So here when we are going to get the sodium carbonate, that is the Na2CO3, this is one of the basic salt. So dear students, when we have taken the carbonate form, so just think it which acid we have to be use here. We have to use as a carbonic acid. What is the formula of carbonic acid? That is the H2CO3. Okay, so it is one of the weak acid. Which type of acid it is? It is a weak acid, whereas sodium hydroxide is a strong base. So both are reacting with each other. What you will get here? That is the sodium carbonate and water formation. Similar way, sodium acetate. Okay, sodium acetate, where we get when the reaction is taken place between the acetic acid and the sodium hydroxide. So here Na will going to be react with the CH3CO or make the bond formation with CH3COA, resultant as sodium acetate with the formation of water. So this is our example of sodium acetate. So dear students, now let's talk about the acidic salt. So how we have taken a basic or strong basic for the basic salt, in similar way when you will get the acidic salt, the acid should be strong. Which type of acid? Acid should be strong, strong acid. Then only it is possible to get the acidic salt. So salts which are formed after the reaction between a strong acid and a weak base are called as a acidic salt. So this is our acidic salt. So what is the pH value of acidic salt? It is lower than 7. It is a lower than 7. So examples of such type of salts are ammonium sulfate, ammonium chloride, etc. Okay, so let's discuss this acidic salt. So first salt we have taken here, that is the ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Dear students, how you will get this ammonium chloride? When the reaction is takes place between the ammonium and the next is the hydrochloric acid. Okay, so hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, whereas the ammonium hydroxide is a weak base. And next is the ammonium sulfate. So here both the concepts are same, both the weak base we have taken as a ammonium hydroxide and the ammonium hydroxide itself. So first time we have reacted with the HCl, so resultant you will get as a NH4Cl, which is one of the acidic salts. Why? Because acid is strong where base is a weak. Okay, so next is the H2SO4. It is also one of the type of strong acid. When the reaction takes place between the ammonium hydroxide and the sulfuric acid, the resultant you will get as a ammonium sulfate with the formation of water. Students, let's discuss the characteristics of salts. So first characteristic is that most of the salts are crystalline solid. Crystalline solids means it's like a sand. It is a crystalline in salts, and salts may be transparent or opaque. Sometimes salts may be transparent, and most of the salts are soluble in water. Yes, almost all the salts are soluble in water. And next is the solution of salts products conducts electricity. Why? Because they having the moving ion, so that's why they are conducting the electricity. Salts conducting electricity in their molten state also, means sometimes what happen in the liquid state also salts can be moved. The salts may be salty, sour or sweet. bitter and savory. Okay, so salts have a different taste, like a salty, salt, sweet, bitter and savory. Okay, so these are some common characteristics of the salts. These neutral salts are always colorless. Okay, so these are some basic characteristics of salt, that is neutral salts are always, it is a odorless. Color, sometimes what happen, these salts can be colorless also, and sometimes it is a colored also. So these are some basic things we have discussed today. So dear students, in today's class we have discussed the characteristics of salts, strong salts, or you can say acidic salts, basic salts, neutral salts. In next class we are going to learn the next concept, that is the water of crystallization. So this is very beautiful topic, so we will going to learn in the next class. Okay dear students, so let's meet in the next class. Have a good day. Bye bye.